Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. Southwest. They did Southwest Airlines had the most seats available.
Up at Tarrytown.
And they also had them on popular flights, right? That can be a problem too if they have nobody's using.
Oh, okay.
That does cost them money, so it's a sacrifice to make sure that people have a good rewards program.
Because Darcy said, well, can't. Whoever's got it, he's going to run the horses. But I ain't going down Canada.
What here too, they said is, if you want to book frequent flyer miles, book months in advance, especially if you're thinking about something like that's where you're going to make sure you get the most seats and the most flexibility.
Yeah, horses.
So your mom hates tattoos.
Oh, okay.
You didn't tell her about? Well, apparently, your Apple Watch hates your tattoo also. You've got a tattoo on your wrist, many people do. It may stop your Apple Watch from working. This is something that people have been complaining about. They say it's interfering with the watch, measuring their heart rate. Now, of course, that's important for exercise, but also, the Apple Watch actually verifies that your heart is beating. You can make calls, use some apps, take calls, or pay for your So this could really be a purely that has one of the biggest problems because they're using like these infrared,
I've just been seeing a woman there at Service Canada.
Are used to measure your heart rate.
Somebody's
already noticed this. Okay.
Mary Ellen.
Two former dancing little stars.
She's from up that way somewhere.
Clothes.
And I said, oh, the snowbanks. I said, well, we've had quite a few snowbanks the last year or two. Especially this year, too. She said her husband got some kind of a big tractor, and they said, you don't need that here. Oh, she said, oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You got
Trying to get girls in your hair.
Yeah.
And co-dancer Val had the crowd going, wow!
Just roll.
This was one of the hottest moments, apparently, in last night's 10th anniversary.
I will want some lights. Keep everybody
Okay.
Group dance. Oh my God.
They're all braiding. You're going to braid your hair in the bonus.
Well, you don't hear them. I had to get out of there because she said, oh, he's weird.
Go, man. Look at me.
Look at Russell.
They came back.
Not here.
Yes, you know, he's weird. Oh, God, you had to get out.
Weekend fight. They did it each with their own style. And
They'll be ready for a big nap.
now, which dish was church pop-up?
Don't walk there. They lay down beside one another when I used to.
Joseph A.
Except there wasn't they beside it.
Choose from sport coats,
You like
shirts,
paying
pants,
these
and more.
Oh, yeah.
And receive any 2 items free. Sale ends Saturday. Joseph A. Bank, the new tradition since 1905.
I gotta go shower.
Laundry night.
Dishwasher needs to.
That's the bathroom in the middle. No, don't put stuff in there. That's what they pee. Take the ball out, please. That's what they pee. That's the bathroom. This is their house over here.
And
Oh, here. Down here. Over there.
Tankless water heater.
If you got those, that's where another pee.
Hot water.
Everything
you need to do.
They have to go quick.
Hot water.
Break to it.
Learn more at
To go back.
Or you let them pee on you.
Well, that's
Yeah.
they got the spot.
There.
She's good.
Well, yeah, well, that's when they're in bed, and then they gotta go pee and go in there.
She does a small squirt thing. He does big things. Oh, he'll just put wrenches in it.
Just one reason Volkswagen is the number one
And then she don't really, I couldn't play it, she don't really like going in there.
When cigarette
Like
burns
that.
here,
Yeah.
all I think about is getting relief.
No, they gotta pee.
fast. Anytime, anywhere.
Either that, they pee on you.
Yeah.
Relief. That's why it's cigarette.
Mom, let's make now.
Ladies, what's the trendy new secret to a perfect hourglass shape?
Yeah, well, they get wild, they'll just bring you and drop you off.
Sweetie, no, look
Bring
at
the ball, and just get all played out.
Little devil all over her back.
Two. 1,
That's all in your pocket.
Gemma's driving me
with the
home for that.
The amazing waist training belts
Gemma's
that
roll
meet
over
different shapes, trims,
That's what she'll do. She watches him.
perfect hourglass shape.
Jack's been here 2 weeks longer for her.
Like clothes, I can
She
wear
takes
them
these
on
out, yeah, doing
The
things.
secret
Never heard
is
of the
compression waist training. 1, fasten the compression zipper. 2, adjust the slim waist training bands. Hides your belly, shapes your waist, supports your back, improves your posture, slims your
Don't want to
waist.
teach many bad habits.
Baby body, gone.
Yeah, they're like little monkeys. You see monkey there.
Try yoga.
Lucky small.
Come on, Maria.
Why?
Plus, wear it over or under your clothes.
Why?
Around the house, work, or a special night out. Everyone will notice, but no one will know your secret. Plus, wear Genie Hourglass entirely adjustable.
Just stand right there.
Or tighten it to define your figure even more. Take the tape measure test and love the difference. Genie
like that.
Hourglass will guide a
Then you want to
boring
play
baby
tug of war.
body and give you a look that's slim, shapely, and sexy.
You want to play tug of war.
The more you wear it, the better you look. Forget about shapewear. And can cost over $100. So go online now.
All right, puppy.
Okay,
all right, it's good. Get the door shut.
Double your order and add another new. Just pay separate processing and handling. That's 2 Genie Hourglass waist belts.
There she goes. There she goes. Good girl.
Good girl, huh?
Good girl.
Hey!
Hey, good girl.
She's your feet.
Yeah, she's great. Holy.
Yeah.
Very.
Arno was walking over to the sweatshirt machine just a second before the car smashed through the wall. Thank goodness he was going to the washing machine.
The other day, trying to take away her mother.
To realize what happened.
Actually, I really, well, I know the pump could have exploded. That's how crazy it was. I had no idea.
Oh, geez, I'm entertaining.
Oh,
It was kind of entertaining. It was just one, but two, my God.
Probably had some type of medical problem at the wheel, and
Yeah, I
should be
gotta go
okay,
through.
too. Former Ravens player Ray Lewis took to Facebook to ask the people of Baltimore to stop the destruction of the city, and it was a tweet from him. Hi, Brian.
Good morning, Robert. It's nice to see someone like Lewis steps up and speaks, especially his citizens. Lewis pleaded with citizens of Baltimore to get off the streets and stop the riots.
Well, they say Jack Russell's supposed to be real smart, but I'm going to get him the money. I mean, no, she. She hadn't shown him how to use the sailor. Oh, my God. Oh, she did. Little short legs, but you can't quite maneuver there. It's your little hind legs.
Never been the answer. Lewis was scheduled
oh, that's just a basket upside down.
Yeah, that's all
I
it
was
is.
thinking, well, I see a little hole. I said, he couldn't get
Oh,
in
yeah.
there.
Oh, here one day, I couldn't figure out how he got here.
Okay.
I guess ahead of this weekend's
Moved stuff over, took it over there.
Okay.
Mayweather and his team
I mean, he is smart, but he's got a mind of his own.
Yeah.
He's got marching band stage, but
His
it's like
mind just changed his bang.
low key. He showed up in a t-shirt.
Works
Flag
real
his home
fast.
country, the Philippines, on the shirt.
I gotta take care of the house. A little one there now. Paws over. Or she'll get on her back, she'll get the paws over her face.
The way the Houston Rockets tweeted out their win with emojis showing a gun aimed at a horse's head and the
Set it on
caption,
the floor for them to see if they
this
can win it or not.
it will all be over soon. Dallas thought the playoff Houston has since apologized, and they have removed that tweet.
Oh, I surprised that.
So Derek he did a walk across a huge Ferris wheel today, as in the city. This was in Orlando. The thing is 400 feet up. A lot
I
later.
never really, the internet has really
Because
heard people talk about how intelligent they
some of the other
are.
sites include walking across the falls and a gorge near the Grand Canyon.
He's very, strong willed?
Students are returning to Baltimore schools right now, one day after violence in the
They'd laugh
north part of the
at
city.
it.
We're going to see how the neighbors are dealing with the aftermath of destruction.
Trainer. He said, I got a Jack Russell Terrier, and he's 6 months old, and I started getting jumped over a few things. I was just wondering, when should I start training them? When should I start? He said 3 months ago.
For years, Heinz ketchup has been with the wrong mustard. Well, not anymore. Introducing Heinz
The younger the better.
yellow
Get
mustard.
them on track.
Rolling down on the ground police hole. They're little. Maybe big dogs, that's what they throw them big.
Get the yellow ones.
Get the little yellow ball here.
Some little yellow ones.
See that little yellow one?
What is what they called him on the
Yellow one?
road hoses.
That's
Rain.
nice and soft.
Juicy.
Oh, gee, no! Oh, you're all right, Dave?
You're okay, you're tough. You're tough. Trying to knock the ball over. Put a hole in the ball.
Whipped
Dave,
right away.
he likes that ball. Yeah.
Yeah, they like that. It's easy to grab.
Thanks.
Well, that one too.
Thanks.
That was one of my
He's gonna,
three things.
he's checking out the stand. You don't think it's just great. You don't think it's just great.
May you be rich.
One he and one she.
Filthy rich.
They all out of all he.
Dream about it. Give up everything for it. And when you find it, get up.
So when my husband started
Oh,
getting
it is
better
10.
dental checkups than me, I decided to go pro. With Crest Pro
Oh my God.
Advanced to healthier gums and stronger teeth from day
Do that.
one.
Catherine Bell come back in, huh?
my teeth are getting stronger.
This Crest toothpaste is superior in 5 areas.
Great checkup.
There.
The termites swarms come. Enter the least determinants with 85 years of experience and the strongest in the business.
Here, you asleep now. Oh, Daddy, after you did here, you lay down and see what you do.
909-4332.
People ask me all the time, George, what do I do with my idea for a new product? I tell them,
He was thinking too.
For free information.
Just that needle, better not. No. Their shoulders in? Yeah. Oh, high. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just not against me. Yeah. I picked them up there this morning and just screamed.
Attention parents of boys who have taken the drug Risperdal. If your son took Risperdal and was later diagnosed with
The other
gynecolonic,
fellow's in here.
a condition in which males develop female breast tissue, call right now. You
No.
will be entitled to
So, Daddy,
compensation.
lay down.
Risperdal,
See, they,
medication used
well,
to
they're
treat
gonna check him up. Let's check this with 10 right now.
disorder.
Hi.
It's been linked
Come in.
Yeah,
and later developed enlarged breast.
Say something
You
to
may
you?
be owed significant compensation.
12 weeks.
A number of boys have already received out-of-court settlements.
Oh, Jack really likes it all. He's full
There
place.
are time deadlines to file a claim.
Yeah, all right.
Line legal.
Oh, careful with them, Nokomus.
They, old neighbors right on top of her,
We
Right.
don't win.
licking her hair,
There is
her
no
ears.
right now.
Yeah, I know.
590-0416.
LDP on.
590-0416.
Did
Yeah,
you
we're
up to
checking
that?
Daddy out, see who he is.
See, that's a saying. Pokes.
You know, it's tricky.
Yeah.
We don't know that
Lay on the
potato
dog.
salad was the source of botulism.
Get
Now,
nudges.
people sick at a potluck in Ohio. Health officials tested the leftover food samples and interviewed the sick people. They put two together, and now we're figuring that
They'll be back.
now there were 21 confirmed cases of botulism,
Apparently.
10 more suspected, and one woman
There,
died.
Josh, sit down
This
here
salad
and
was made
see if
with
they'll bear with her.
tomato, canned
Okay.
potatoes.
Daddy's sitting down.
A student gunman who attacked a
He was
child
born February 3rd.
trying to
He
get
was
killed
born
in suicide by cops.
Oh, yeah.
Police say the 16-year-old fired 2 shots into the air Tuesday, trying to provoke the
Yeah, we
police.
had it for
He
fun.
recently transferred to school. The teacher tackled him said he was thinking about protecting the kids.
I just brought it up this morning.
I think he looked at me, I think he looked at all of us. I didn't know his intention.
Oh!
Well versed with guns, I
He's acting like you, fall right off.
57, I immediately recognized it. He walked around the right side of the pillar. I followed him. He then fired at the other
I'm
hand.
surprised that she
That's when I
going up that.
was able to get him.
A lot of short
He
space
put
and
up
stuff.
thank you signs all over school for that teacher. Police stepped out in riot gear in front of the streets of Baltimore overnight, along
Well,
with
it
the
was up down,
For the
up
most
down.
part,
Got
white
it.
people
Yeah.
everywhere.
And back up. Back up. Down. Bear that up.
Paints a different picture than what you may have seen across media, and we're
That's
going
a
to
detention center there.
as we learn that many of the
Okay. Little amenities in there.
Yeah. Live. Hold on.
Yeah. Energy center.
It's a crime.
Yeah,
The body area.
The body area in the middle, already gone. Woman has the door shut, we had to get the open for it. You're circling.
How you doing?
They're still in the training space, but it's a 50-50.
We all have our different stories that we're covering. I'm just right this one. Last check,
I think if you had one dog, it would go better.
Yeah.
But when you get two, they get playing and going on, and you forget.
And wait till the last one.
Yeah, just wait till the last one.
You lay down, maybe he'll ready to play with you now.
Yeah.
Was reportedly injured when people came
Lay down.
out. More than 1,000 officers and 2,000 National Guardsmen were on patrol.
There they are. And there's the other one too, Nokomus, they're both there.
Freddie Gray's funeral died at the Sparkle
It's so funny, Jackson right on her back, all four
Students
bucks.
are having a class there in Baltimore.
Lay down.
And Sina Dathina Joseph works at the school plan to create lessons to help the kids understand what happened.
Luisi.
The CEO of Baltimore City Public Schools sent out a notice to the community saying, look, we're ready to open up principals, teachers, we're going to have they'll plan activities that will help the kids learn about the event of the last couple of days.
Nobody paying attention to you guys. Come here.
Track down the students who are responsible for some of the violence that we saw, and they're going to be punished according to the school's code of conduct and, of course, according to the law. So they're trying to get things back to normal for the school children. There'll be security protocols in place, but they're going to have their normal after-school activities and clubs and that sort of thing, trying to get the city back to normal.
My God.
Did you see a photo of a little
Now,
online?
them up to lift the house.
Wow.
Wow. You know, you never think about it, until you get little critters.
Needless to say, the little boy was the officer out of water, and to catch the image, you know, amidst what people saw as violent demonstrations is what is catching people off guard and so heartwarming. A church pastor posted this picture saying, you know, that the officer did not take the water, and we don't know what officers need to be allowed to take the water as long as your hands are full when you have your right here on. But what a nice moment between a child and an officer. We saw a video of a mom hitting her son. Well, when she says she saw him in the crowd during the violence, Toya Graham tells CBS that basically wanted to protect him.
Oh, God, I never knew that.
I was angry because you never want to see your child out there doing that. There's some days that I'll shield him in the house just so he won't go outside. And I know I can't do that for the rest of my life. He's 16 years old. You know, he's into the streets. I wish that more parents took charge of their kids like that.
Why do you see that on the news?
Are saying, hey,
Before they can walk and talk at times.
It's such a situation. It's
She was in there with Peter the other day.
get into more trouble in a worse way. So at the end of the day, you need to take care of your kids.
Use the thing, her fingers, and I can't. I don't know how to take it and drag it. She was doing it.
So what do you think
It's
about
the thing up front of it. She's pressing something, and of course she's doing it with both hands. Then we drag something over. I couldn't do it. I had to use
some of your
hooks.
responses.
Oh, okay.
A woman died. She testified about
Yeah,
she was saving her unborn
Not
baby.
right on her like,
Yeah.
oh, damn old mouse, she should.
He became such a
She dropped the drag, eh?
Yeah.
23 years ago.
Right, so.
Or it's the button you hold. So on the front door, the what is different than the one in the back.
That I have to stay
Oh,
home.
was they in the front?
Yeah, it's in
So
the front.
that she was here and
Hold
the
the
baby
left
actually
one there.
squeezed my hand.
And
The
then,
bags, like,
then do your little finger on your crotch. She was doing it.
Take care of the baby if he didn't make it. Well, her husband did make it, and he was here as well. The once aspiring comedian is now unable to walk and has difficulty talking. 12 people died that night. Holmes has pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity.
Yes.
Dozens of flights
Oh, this is her babysitter.
iPad. The pilot's
It's in the next
iPad.
building up
Their
there,
airline
Fred.
says it's
Yeah.
above.
Where's she going?
And the digital map software that they use to fly the plane. Now, we don't know what part was glitched, but some of the flights had to go back to the gate for the pilots to then get a Wi-Fi connection for a fix. American is the first airline, did you know, to have its pilots rely entirely on iPads for flight plans and navigation. Wonderful to print out before which was sorry. A man trapped for more than 80 hours after Nepal's massive earthquake has been pulled from the level online. It took the rescuers more than 6 hours to free him. He was in a collapsed bed with the captain due.
Anyway,
During the
he was
dangerous conditions as they try to find more survivors. After hours of waiting on the news that his son is safe there. Mary Hughes, also a KATU reporter, he got confirmation from a cabinet team shown on television.
Oh, yeah? He starts kindergarten.
Imagine your son in the midst of this.
No!
He survived, but then suddenly on CNN,
Well, you should have seen the look on his face from Patty. Talking about castration. She wanted to do it in Monte, so I bought him time till the end of the daycare. Kindergarten. They're jacked about the time.
And then hear from him this morning because the workers at
Patty said, so how did you not
were killed. And now
he's tired. This morning I have now. He's played out. He's going to have to go
we
into a
have
cage.
look at devastation in
My God.
California. Authorities say entire
I got cameras set up. Hey, you watch them?
Yeah, Debbie Forsythe was telling me.
So anyway, I'm in there and
on medical
last night.
supplies.
Anyway, you moved me. They went in.
A little stick on cash could be the answer to fighting measles or a bunch of other diseases.
Next thing I know, she hung in his number. Anyway, anyway, I told Trina, hey, here, I can go back in time. And I showed Trina, Carl.
Obviously, that still needs to be
I said, he's going to take the money in the front of her.
Classy hour. The sea so lakes in Michigan on the 10th. After the ice melted from the winter are still clear right now for some reason. But you can spot shipwrecks at the bottom of the water. But like, you know. Years ago, right? The Coast Guard, aerial parents search and posted on Facebook. They say the lake is crystal clear only around this time of year. It's right after the ice melt and before the lake sediment stirred up. I don't know when those shipwrecks are from. I'm guessing. Late 1800s, you think? What do you think, Bob?
They're identified about 1882.
What did it happen?
Jordan worked today. David Cheers up there.
Yeah, he had to leave the other apartment today.
Also on weather.
Oh, I know that. So the guys stand there?
An idea of
No rest.
selfies, you know, that you take selfie pictures with your iPhone, so that you don't look so desperate to take a picture of yourself. Give it a hand. So in the picture, it looks like,
Stories are going down.
so there you are, desperate, texting off to take a picture of yourself. What is that tattoo? Is holding out a handshake. There's nothing wrong with taking a selfie. I think what's desperate is somebody else to carry around and by the way, it's just an idea. They're not for sale yet.
Yeah, no, you got an old bike.
She's become a bit of a local star because of her noticeable size. She ate a lot of sprinkles, and she's 33 pounds of pork. She lives with New Jersey Animal Rescue now.
Jack Russell
And she's going to be up for adoption once they can get her to be straight. It's actually easy. I know it looks kind of different and it makes you want to giggle, but that's
More.
Rose lasagna ate Mondays instead.
And I'm Maltese. You know Maltese?
Part Maltese and
on the Daily Fair, and if you want to call them directly, you can tweet.
It's really good you say it's not going to offend somebody, so there you go.
Good morning.
They go into
that rough weather. I mean, it was a washout Southern Florida this morning. I mean, they're bathed with the heavy downpours through Miami and Fort Lauderdale. Now the Keys is at way below pressure just across the Gulf. It's stirring up the mix, and you see the radar picture. All the lightning stancing just offshore through the Bahamas. There's some stuff just north of the Keys, too. More rain around the Carolinas down in Georgia, and that is that wedge of high pressure that's building in with the upper level low. That's moving through. Watch this rain showers along Main Street on the right side. This can pick up later this afternoon. 50 74 degrees in NYC. That's going to feel great for you. 58 in Chicago. About 76 in Dallas, 74 in Oklahoma City. Look at Denver. Winds going down the mountain today. 75 degrees. You're going to warm up pretty nicely with that compression and heating. We're going to be taking the next couple of days. This goes across the Gulf. Actually, moves across Florida. Moves up off the shoreline of the Carolinas. If this was winter, I'd call for a snowmaker, but it's not going to happen. It's all going to be rain. That's all going to scoop some more moisture to the northeast. Next few days, push the rain days northern Georgia into the Carolinas, Virginia, West Virginia, and then western parts of Pennsylvania, and again, South Florida with that heavy rain also. West Coast, not looking too bad. Let me show you this picture from Raton Pass in New Mexico. A little late in the season to get this kind of snow out there, but man, what a beautiful picture coming in right here. Hey, you want to get your picture on the big board?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Forget about it.
John
Coloring at the cat.
Budweiser did some news today over its marketing campaign, but when it was put on the bottles, it really gave people different connotation, and they're not pleased. And Budweiser,
That's why I said her old age, and here she got to put up with these puppies. Yeah.
What do you say to some of the guys on the bench? Which one do you like best?
I can know that. This is personal.
First guy, last guy. Right now you're at the
He's tired. He wants to rest.
Start for free today.
And we got a needle. If you got a needle, you can be sore too. Yeah.
Each and every day, helpless animals are abused. And they're left to suffer in fear and pain. These innocent animals have endured some of the most horrendous conditions. Starvation, needless cruelty, and neglect.
The treats in there for
It's hard to imagine such abuse, and it's even harder to
I
watch.
got breakfast there.
But we can't turn our backs on them.
Brenda asked
Because
her,
no
but she got
animal
needles down there.
deserves to suffer like this.
Needles underneath
These animals are broken.
injections.
And the ASPCA is desperately trying to reach
I can't
them.
think of them. And
I can't either, but I know what you mean.
cortisone, that's it.
But we can't do it.
And she said she has to lay low, so I said I'd go get her, but she didn't.
All you have to
Take
do
it easy.
is go online.
Freezing was just coming out, and I was on for her last night, so.
For just
Freezing's
$18
mixed
a
into
month,
the stuff.
that's only 60 cents a
Just
day.
leave that up, dude.
Here's what you'll provide.
Go St. Joe's.
Emergency medical
Right
treatments,
this time on. Anyway, she
So
said,
did she have that
shelter,
yesterday?
and so much more.
what'd she say her time was for work too?
Please go online or call right now.
She's placed it
We'll
back. There was
send you the picture of the
Merton
animal
was
from
there.
our shelter.
Merton
Find out in
Talent.
the next 10 minutes.
Some Richardson
And you'll
from here,
also
not full of
receive
teeth,
this
is it?
free ASPCA
Shirley
t-shirt.
and Philip, they were there.
Your support is a lifeline
And
and a second chance.
she's a must be
Animals
Sussex,
who suffer so much.
But anyway, they're going to do this and then
Rescue
see
them
what her,
before it's too
how
late.
this works before she does anything else.
Go online or call with your money.
Some of them said it's like a long time, whether she does or not.
If you're not
I
happy
spent
with
it
how
in
your
summer,
allergy
actually.
medicine treats your congestion,
That's the thing about
rethink
cortisone,
relief.
I just
It's
know
major
that.
heart allergy 24 hours.
No.
Antihistamines that target only one cause of your symptoms may support stops more. Relieving the worst nasal allergy symptoms, even congestion, 24 hours. It's non-addictive and has no harsh taste. Unlike Flonase, it's scent and alcohol-free. And it's available over the counter at full prescription strength.
I seen them
Rethink
at
your relief with Nasal.
too bad.
It stops more of what makes you miserable.
Go in there and smell it.
No.
See how it's like dirty? Come out and pot.
Oh, yeah. Don't throw it. The lights and everything, the TV, don't throw it. Roll it. Roll your boat.
What is the dogs like about why do they like eating most? Anytime I pick up the remote, both come report.
Chase down.
Must have meant something. But I hear tell them that dogs always chewing up the most.
Bring back our rules last year. Nigerian troops.
Well, then your hands on doing assault.
Where looking how Pakistan found them. Officials say that some of the terrorists killed on the raid. They don't give a specific number. It does make you go, how many people are they accused of kidnapping? So we got the troops today is from Tara Baldwin. Now this is Brandon Howlett.
That's a your stuff.
They going, button the ball.
Hi Robin. I would like to there's an example and I'm not proud of them and the sacrifices that they do for our country and our family. I was glad at this moment
He's bounced too.
If you are in the military, you too can do the same thing. Just go to HR to be outside Robin and the instructor getting your scooter are right there. So Bud Light is apologizing after a firestorm on social media over some of its labels that some say went too far in terms of its marketing campaign. They are part of the very popular Up for Whatever campaign. However, how it appears on the label of the bottle brought different connotations for people. Good morning. Absolutely, Robin. It's because the context where people
One of the house will have to haul it up. How high do you get it?
Rapey. Here's one that got posted on Reddit. You can see the label. The perfect beer for removing no from your vocabulary for the night. There were a few other things like you don't know where you're going last night. In fact, if you put rapey into Twitter, pretty much all you're going to get are comments about this Bud Light campaign. This is just one facet of Up for Anything campaign, Up for Whatever. But here's a tweet. How did nobody at the company raise their hand and say, guys, it sounds kind of rapey? By the way, that's from a former NFL. Another person said it's not even about rape.
Oh, it was Aaron saying one of them being in the cage with the her outside in the bed or in the bed or something.
But like I said, it's clear this particular message missed the mark, and we regret it. And it's just, there are so many people out there right now working so hard to fight rape. And one of the key people are out there.
Anyway, I put her in detention one day.
To the
She's
other
always one
person's
more
yes
detention.
or no.
I put her in there one day, tried it. She was different now.
These are pure water and air.
That's not just me.
It's almost they've been working on a synthetic fuel resin that they say could be used in any current diesel car or truck. That's a big deal too because you can able to build a whole new fleet of cars out there. They're making blue crude, they're calling it. You have to heat water to 800 degrees. That is what they're using here.
They don't like
See the comedian Amy Schumer? Well, she is now, it looks like, taking on One Direction. The boy band is begging her. Take off your makeup.
Good job. Dribbles.
Oh, I didn't get cake out of them rubber things. Oh my God. Well, it's too hot.
Okay.
We gotta turn it down. We got one plastic stuff we were cooking yesterday at her
But a lot of us leave our
Well,
eyes
rubber.
Oh, okay.
Half a million
Jesus,
cars
and I
were
was
stolen
not
in
even the
2012.
cupcakes.
But for every
We had to
car
get a knife
stolen,
in under the
24
hole and get the
people had
other.
their identity stolen. Identity thieves can steal your
Well,
money, damage your
some
credit,
did, some
and
didn't.
wreak havoc on your life.
We had
Why
one.
risk it?
One,
When you
yeah.
can
Is
protect
that what it is?
yourself
You don't
from
embrace
identity
it?
theft with one call to LifeLock, a leader in identity theft protection. LifeLock actively patrols your
Anyway, we
sensitive
had what,
personal
3,
information.
4, we had 4 cases,
Guard
4
your social
cupcakes.
security number, your bank
Of that
account,
one batter, and they
even
went
to get
over
your
to see
home,
it.
your valuable
Yes,
personal
they
assets.
gave me a
Look,
gas
your
in
credit
right then,
card
the
company
cookie
may
mix.
alert you to
Put
suspicious
it in, and
activity
Nicole
on the
set in
accounts
front of
you
the
have
oven.
with
She
them.
said, it's dripping.
Still may
Here
leave
it
you
was, boiled all
vulnerable to
over.
crisis.
Boiled all over, dripping down, going.
Or decides to
Don't
drain
have
your
it.
savings, home equity, or retirement accounts.
So this one started
And your
one
credit
cake.
report may only tell you after your identity's been compromised. But LifeLock is proactive
One cupcake
protection.
went over too?
It launches
Okay.
out for you in ways that banks and credit card companies alone just can't, giving you comprehensive identity theft protection.
Did they eat all the cake
The
last night?
LifeLock Identity Alert System looks for threats to your identity, helping to protect your finances and credit.
You even get a $1 million service guarantee. That's right. If your identity is ever compromised, LifeLock will spend up to $1 million of experts to help restore it. You wouldn't
Well,
leave
Saturday,
your
14 the summer.
Don't leave your money.
So is there any plans going yet? Any of the asphalt
Try
plans
LifeLock
started up
risk
yet?
free for 60 days. Act now and get this
Our
document
road,
for free. A $29 value when you use promo code.
I couldn't leave it, I'll bet it.
Call 1-800-274-8715.
We're going right from
That's
on the bottom of the hill there, like past
1-800-274-8715.
Wayne's coming our way.
Go to
Right up to
LifeLock.com/go. Try LifeLock risk-free for 60 days and get this document shredder free. A $29 value when you use promo code GO. That's promo code GO.
That's the worst section I have while I'm gone.
Yeah, no, that's what Lionel Ray. I said, if we can get up to the end of the road, we get stuff. We're getting up to the end of the road. Go swimming. And taking swimming lessons.
Mesothelioma victims and their loved
Back in the Matthew supervisors in the area, let it go in there.
$10 billion in asbestos trust funds. And then file a lawsuit to qualify. Diagnosed with mesothelioma or lung cancer caused by exposure to asbestos. Call the number on your screen now. Even if a loved one had mesothelioma.
And they used to be always good if we had any old dollar, old Mex or whatever, and always had it filled in and stuff.
Mesothelioma is a rare
David said,
cancer
well,
caused
not
by
done with government
exposure to asbestos. Many victims worked in the Navy.
He used to roller, wasn't he? Run the roller, doing something.
Insulation, construction, or automotive industry. For 30 years, our legal team has successfully helped thousands of victims and families.
He said for,
You may not have to file a lawsuit if you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma or lung cancer caused by exposure to asbestos. Please call 1-800-948-6823. That's 1-800-948-6823.
He wants to go after his big truck. You don't like that, supervisor.
One time they were talking about me coming up.
Yeah.
The last pictures that I get into.
Yeah.
So Prince William and Duchess Kate reportedly sent boxes of cakes and croissants to anxious fans who've been waiting for days outside the hospital where Kate is going to be giving birth when she finally gives birth. But look, I mean, they've been waiting for days.
All that bouncing,
And they were so touched, apparently.
You let it get hurt, all over.
Okay, well, maybe if you're retired, you do have some time to be sitting out there. But there are a number of people of different ages that are just waiting and waiting. Oh, yes, and Max Foster as well. Here's the thing, though. Max will explain why it is he's reporting to you here in the United States. In a hotel room. They're in London. Max, good morning. In the bedroom.
I just consider me going back up there, even as I'm here and get you.
Oh, I'm here. She didn't come in.
No, I was on the hand and I should go back her up here. She's so
She died from the hotel room near the hospital. When we get the gone in, then we can sort of set up properly in the positions that we're prepared for down there. But in the meantime, they're sort of sitting, waiting, sleeping, eating, chatting to what they need.
I love that. Okay, you all are not, you all being tongues in media.
Today's checks are all 5 checks.
But one of these folks who can camp out, apparently, we'll call it.
I was actually down there sort of hovering around and somebody brought down yesterday morning and said that they'd just been sent some pastries and the like from Kate and Williams, who went over and did a bag full of pastries that had been sent over. So, I think they went on social media and being made aware of camping out there. Some of them, how long is it? I think 2 weeks, one couple. A girl's given up school to some
that's it.
at the hospital.
When I go by here,
Looked after, at least came along with some
mother's place did a sheep dog camp.
and now, the whole family helping them out. So they are giving them
And it just makes people want to go more, you know, as we wait for baby number 2.
Gary moved it with a lot of something on.
Kate Easton, our first baby,
Let's go see what nutting, like that nutting stuff.
We could do
Slightly overdue, so yeah, could be overdue. And also yesterday, the Palace press field which set a flow of excitement around, suggesting that
they said he wanted to go.
Anyway,
but
so the tattoo
here is that Kate's been driving around London
radiator,
fucking Palace where they have a swimming pool.
fireman's helmet,
Driving around perfectly happy.
something else, the
The
grandparents.
issue you've got is that literally the world's media are sort of in this area, ready to go.
Yeah, he goes to work in
I
that
think
garden.
3 networks from Italy,
He's
4
in
from France, and that's the TVs and all the magazines here. Huge amounts of people to sort of information.
Count our lucky stars that we have a bedroom flex to come from. Next month, live from the hotel room. Thank you. He's so good-natured about
but I think I don't know.
But listen, they're not going to have any fans in this place.
He's working in
Baltimore.
Major League Baseball
he
got
did
it right.
some up
Protect the
at,
fans of players after the Baltimore Orioles were forced to postpone Monday and Tuesday night's games because of the violence. Cleveland Baseball is taking an unprecedented step.
I just thought
game without fans attending the street. Baseball fans will still be able to catch the game on TV and radio, just not live at the ballpark. The team also moved their weekend series against Tampa Bay. The games can be played in Florida, but the Orioles will be designated the home team. The NFL has decided to drop its tax-exempt status to, quote, eliminate the distraction associated with misunderstanding of the league officer status.
I mean, you would anyway.
This according to the chairman of the league's
That he's still smart as a whip too, but she's 40.
status generated
She's
a lot of
got to have
controversy,
ADD,
but
you know.
the move canceled that is largely symbolic.
And she can't be home, but she can't be home. She had a bunch of days to get caught up at the end of March.
All of which do
Oh yeah. She works all the time.
Lost his expensive
Doing something for St. John, still working up here. And her days off, she works for St. John, doing something.
Stumbles over the seats.
Travels clear on Buckle Sunday night.
But he did get the ball. Let's see. That's
that way somewhere.
He's like, who got to call
They're the one across from her.
No one.
Now they haven't winning, so they're not going for a while. They're cooling off.
So protesters
she went to
show their support for
picture Facebook.
they were
know
not
that's
all
Price is
peaceful
Right or something?
demonstrations
Oh,
though.
did she?
Yeah, I see there's a picture on Facebook.
Okay.
They were waiting to go on in or
That was
something.
St. John.
Yeah. And down to that.
Could have been. She never mentioned. I'm trying to get out to dinner with her lunch, but I was sick. 2 weeks there, she called. So I haven't done her this week. A lot of people had a write-up saying it wasn't that good. They didn't think they were treated right. Yeah. I don't know what that was all about.
I never really heard much about it. Afterwards, like.
I never even knew they were coming. Never heard nothing.
Geico. 15 minutes. Good
Say
service.
it's like Kevin's there, that's them, they ever go in there, t-shirts.
Oh, okay.
Well, you picked out on my
Part of the world's largest online collection of family history records. Discover your story today at Ancestry.com.
She asked me when we get back, we're going to set up her swing set. I said, well, it's one of the games anyways. We're a little late. Maybe get to work the motor.
Well, the sun's trying to come out.
No one can truly know
You're
what
going
it
down,
feels
maybe,
like to be an innocent animal, to suffer in silence,
Yeah, it's weird for now.
to wonder when the hurting will stop. We will never
So where are you
understand
in,
what
okay, good, bye, see ya.
we
You gotta open, that's her bathroom. I can't open the door. Where did you and Jordan and Naomi go yesterday?
60 cents a day. You can show them what it feels like to receive their first loving embrace.
Funny, when one of them is in there locked up, the other one trucks
Safe
the
at
hand.
night.
Oh, they work at it. Yeah.
They work out.
Visit this website or call this
There,
number
they're good puppies.
with your $18
Yeah.
to help the
Tell them
animals.
you'll come back and wrestle with them another day. There.
Go online or call in the
See you
next
later.
30 minutes,
Your sweater.
and he'll send you the photo of an animal from our shelters.
Sweater on.
Love it again.
Sweater on. She'll get off some sweat here.
There's so many animals who continue to suffer. And everyone deserves to know
Is that food?
where does she eat at? On the table.
Yeah, on the table.
Please show them that you do not hear their cries for help.
Have to be careful.
You do understand their sadness, and you will help them. Go online or call now.
John Manson.
Why don't you talk to me?
Pretty good. This one here does pretty good. The other one there, well, he got slept in here. Good job. Guys.
Hey, good morning. 30 minutes past the hour. Thank you so much for choosing